Hey y'all, it's Elisha and welcome back to Elisha's Crafty Hoplop. If you're new here, well, this isn't a bad day to land in the hoplop because I'm going to be talking about some small changes I'm making or I'm testing out for the formatting of this channel and lives and tutorials. And to my returning folks, well, this is an important video because I want you to pay attention to some of the things I'm going to be testing out in the next week because I want your input. So I'm going to, I just got back actually from all my tests. As you can see, I'm showered, I'm in a tank top, I'm ready to go. It's over 90 degrees here today, so it is super warm in this apartment. I think I have some difficult medical decisions to make over the weekend. And none of my options are great. So it's really like choosing between the best of bad options. So in order to help me do that, I have to think things through very carefully. So today what I'm going to do is take a small walk and spend some time doing some more crafty reorg and also doing a Happy Meal video that I was meant to do last night. So sorry, Chris. Y'all, medical appointments and tests and all of these hefty, weighty decisions just emotionally exhaust me. And I lay down after supper on the sofa with the intention of watching one 30-minute program and then coming back on. And y'all, I fell asleep and did not wake up until this morning. Thank goodness I told my husband that I woke up in time for my medical appointments because I did not set the alarm because I had no intention of falling asleep. But clearly I needed that rest. I don't think I needed it physically, y'all. I think I needed it mentally. So I've had a good sleep, which has proven to be very good for my flare-ups right now. And I do still have energy. So my intention today is, in fact, to do that Happy Meal from Chris Wilson. I'm also looking at making some changes to the formatting of my channel. And so over the next 2 weeks, you're going to see me testing and trying out different things, including a live. Yes, watch for that announcement. I'm actually going to do a live, y'all. They tell me that as of Monday, they are going to let me die cut again and score. So this weekend, I'm going to test out different setups in here for tutorials using my tripod, which I've had for a long time but don't like. But I am going to find the best way to show you how to score and make those book hinges. And you know, once I make that decision, y'all, it is going to impact my day-to-day life quite a bit, either way I go. So I'll announce those changes and impacts once I make a decision. There's no point in sharing with you both options until I choose one. Once I do, then I'll be able to explain what the cost and benefits are of each, so you understand how it might impact my ability to do things. Regardless, what I am going to do today is use the energy I do have for good and do that Happy Meal. Now, I also have some Amazon packages that I can now open. And I know that a couple of people have sent me things that I have not yet received. Like, for instance, Sharing More. Oh, she very graciously all bought me a microphone, but I haven't received it yet. So I'm going to see if that's one of the things inside the package. And I have some other things that people graciously sent in, not just for me, but for Bonnie and for Belinda too. So I'm hoping that they're in those parcels, which I'll also open today. I will be therefore sharing those packages with you because I'll be opening them. So yeah, I'm going to use my energy today to do some catching up on Happy Meal, to do some setup here, to go for a walk to try to work through these options and what I'm going to do. And basically I have to catch up on your videos. I want to say a special thank you to Susan Tootsie Tucker, to Lisa Douglas, and to my girlfriend Cathy, Cats I'll Create, for my husband's birthday messages. Y'all, he saw them before I did. Because I had all those tests last night. I came home, I ate dinner, and then I accidentally fell asleep. So I didn't watch your videos until today. My husband saw them and was like, "Did you see the videos?" Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, ladies. You know what? It did brighten his day. It did. Lily singing, Susan's granddaughter singing, and Lisa Douglas's sweet message, and Cathy's. It meant a lot to him because you're right. He was alone. And so he couldn't believe you guys did that. I can't believe he watches your channels. I didn't know I knew he was subscribing and watching some things. I had no idea, y'all. So that was kind of cute to find out. You know, he has over the last 2 years grown less craft resistant. And I have to give that to him. And y'all have helped make that possible. You know, because you made videos like that, it really touched him. And my husband's hard to touch. I told y'all, he's not a very emotional man. So when he's touched, it's like a big deal. So thank you for helping him get over his crafty issues too. I have not checked emails, y'all. I apologize. You know, this week of testing and last week it's been tough. I've spent more time with doctors and at the hospital than I have spent in my own apartment, and I apologize. I just did my best to juggle everything. Thankfully, all the testing is done. I need one more doctor's visit for my eye. And that's just because, believe it or not, it's still not gone. It's like 98% better, but it's not gone, y'all. So I need another visit there. That's going to be, I won't have a choice with that. But other than that, we figured out what's wrong. And basically it comes down to this. I'm on chemo-like immunosuppressants for a reason. And not being on them for 4 months, my body has paid a hefty price for that. And it's starting to wear my body down. That's what's happening. So I need to make some very difficult decisions this weekend. And that's why I'm going for a walk, because walking helps me think. As a writer, it's a way I work out stories, and it's a way I work out life. So I'm going to take a walk very safely, and then I'm going to come back, do some crafty reorg, Chris's Happy Mail, and open those Amazon packages in case those wonderful gifts from all of you are in there. It's very important that I check that now that they're safe to come out of the bin. My doctor thinks that we can take the packages out faster than they're telling us. So she's actually given me the green light to open things up a day earlier. I often leave it there for anywhere from 48 to 72 hours. She thinks 48 is enough. It really is enough, especially if I'm spraying it with a microban. So that will help us move through Happy Mail faster, because remember, every time I get a package, y'all, not only do I have to wait for it to be in the bin and disinfect it, everything that comes out of the package has to be disinfected. So I have to have the energy to do that. And that can sometimes take an hour on its own. So that's why sometimes there's a delay. And that's why I'm testing out some new formats in the next 2 weeks that might make this process more seamless. I don't know what you're up to this weekend. It is 4th of July weekend here in the US. If you are celebrating with family, doing picnics and barbecues, please practice social distancing, please. 6 feet apart, y'all. Did you guys ever see that movie? I think it's called 5 Feet Apart, but maybe it's called 6 Feet Apart. It's a wonderful story about 2 cystic fibrosis patients who fall in love. I waited a long time to watch it just because I mentored somebody with cystic fibrosis who passed away, and I was very close with him. I started mentoring him when he was a young teenager, and so I couldn't watch that movie when it first came out, but I did watch it this week. And it's amazing because they talk a lot about social distancing and the need for 6 feet apart. Please, if you're having a barbecue or you're getting together with family, please practice social distancing and or wear a mask. And if you're an international subscriber, I just hope you have a happy, crafty weekend. I'm hoping to do a bit of reorg, and some testing, but also to do some craftiness, because that's what I need in order to work through all of this. All right, y'all. We also have tons of challenges up right now. I am going to tell you that one of the changes I'm making to the channel is I'm not going to run any challenges over the summer because of COVID mail. And that is just solely because I don't know what is wrong with the mail here. We're getting it at weird times of day. Yesterday we got 3 deliveries, 3 separate deliveries. And my final package came in, I think it was like 8 o'clock at night. It's very strange. So my mail here is too unreliable. It's not fair to you, whether you're within North America or you're an international subscriber. It's just not fair. And so I've decided that I know I worked so hard at planning a Crafty Love Challenge for every month. I'm just going to cancel them for the summer, y'all. Instead, what I'm going to do are hidden giveaways. That's what I'm going to do. So you'll have to watch my videos carefully, because instead I'm going to do hidden giveaways to sort of make up for the absence of challenges. But hopefully that will free up some time too to do things like more craft challenges for other people, because we have a ton of those out, y'all. Yes, we do. All right, y'all. I am going to go take that walk, and then I'm going to come back and do the Happy Mail and some craftiness and some crafty rework. Wishing for you a very healthy and happy crafty weekend. And don't forget to check out Lizzie's video, because she finally was able to do an update video for Marcy, because there's good news, y'all. Marcy is recovering, and we're so grateful. We're so grateful. Let's keep up the well-wishing and the praying, y'all. And for Donna Wilbur as well, and for Belinda, and for Bonnie and her sister. And there are many people right now that need our craft support. So let's give as much as we can during this really tough period. All right, take real good care of yourselves, and I'll see you later on today. Bye for now.